What's going on, everybody? STUDmuffin here. Welcome back to the Frank campaign playthrough. We're going to be doing part 14 this time, and we got a battle to get right into it here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for dropping by. We appreciate you being here. Okay, let's get right into it then. Just the commander. All right. I'm going to sap the section of the wall right there, and I'm just going to rush in with my cav. The only thing he's got in the city is his general bodyguard, so I'm not going to go all in with my whole entire force here. Nice. There go the walls. 60%, 80%, and the last 100. Perfect. Now let's rush in with our cav. I'm just going to head straight to the town center here. Let's come up in this direction, or actually, would it be better to come this way? I think it would be. Probably be quicker just to come through this direction and enter the town center from this position. Nice. We took no casualties from their towers. That's good. Okay, we've given our men a couple minutes to rest up from sprinting in there. So now that they're all back to fresh condition, we're going to just charge in there. And of course, charge his general. There we go. Hope my commander himself is not caught up in this. That would suck. I've got so many cav with me though right now. It wouldn't matter if my commander was surrounded. I don't think I've lost... Okay, I just lost one single horseman. Interesting. I've lost one casualty. He's down to 24 men. That's insane. Yeah, that's awesome. 2 casualties so far. Interesting. And he's down to 4. I just lost... Okay, total of 4 casualties there. And they've been wiped. Nice. Let's go. 4 casualties. That's a quick way to take a city. And we have Carnuntum. Nice. Okay, looky there. Now we got the faction victory. Of course, you know me. I'm going to continue playing. The goal is to take over the whole map. The question is, do we exterminate? They have positive public order at the moment. I could use the extra money, but I think I'm just going to occupy for now. We'll repair the walls. What should we build next? I don't really want to build the royal stables at the moment. I could go for a farm. That would increase the population growth and some money. And of course, we want to start building our levy up immediately. The public order is at 110. We can drop the tax rate a little bit further down if we need to once we leave. But I want to at least have a couple units of levy in the city by the time I decide to head out. And even then, I might have some public order issues. Might should have exterminated, I'm not sure. All right, we've got several battles coming up. We've got this battle here with a Scholaric here, Campus Marcomanni. We got to defend Campus Chatii here with Amalric II. We got Genobot about to take the Saxon capital. Got a couple armies heading down here into Spain. One army here, one army here. We're going to send them cavalry reinforcements from Vicus Alemanni very soon. And of course, we got our faction leader down here, besieging Carthage. We'll be taking that on the following turn. Let's go ahead and end the turn then. Wonder if any armies are going to sally out and attack. Yeah, I figured they would. All right, they're going to put up a little bit of a fight. They got 2 family members outside the city, and then, of course, no family members in the garrison. This is the remaining force of the Saxons in one final battle. Most of my army here is mercenaries, but we'll be all right. Okay, perfect. Everybody in the center. We don't have any cav, so we're going to have to go all in with our general. Now, are these the family members here? They are. If I'm able to wipe out these warlords, then the faction will be destroyed regardless if their garrison retreats. It'll still be a rebel garrison, but I'm not going to be too aggressive and push too early here, causing the garrison here to retreat. I actually almost want to bring back... Let's bring my 3 units here. Let's bring them here to counter this garrison force. Actually, let's bring them a little bit toward the edge of the wood line there. Want to have some sort of contingent to counter that. Might should have left my spears up here for the horsemen, but it'll be all right. I think I want my archers to actually come back here behind the rest of my men here. Provide them with support fire. All right. War cry. War cry. Beautiful. All right, now I want to bring these guys in from behind. Turn them on fire at will. I should have had them on fire at will already. What is that? Is that a warlord? That is a warlord. Retreating. Okay. Charge through. There's the enemy king. Wiped. Now wipe this warlord. Did the other warlord retreat? I think he did. Is this the other warlord here? Okay. Just charge him. That's mercenary federati, actually. Alright, cool. Charge that mercenary war... Or not the mercenary. Charge the warlord, please. Just charge him. Charge, charge, charge. What's my... I'm warmed up. He is winded. Few missiles going in there. Yep, just charge him. Just charge him. Probably not going to be able to catch up to him in time. That's the mercenary federati. Yeah, just charge the warlord. Probably not going to be able to catch up to him, but that's okay. Alright, well, that's that. Let's bring... What can we do here? Legionary against the Saxon Keel. Alright, let's bring all of our Golden Band down. Actually, let's bring them on this side here. Okay. Yeah, that's not happening. Probably not catching up to those guys. Alright, charge. Charge. Let's go on double speed here. We need to get this sorted out very quickly. Could not wipe him. Well, you know what that means. We're going to end up having to do the siege, unfortunately. Charge. Here we go. Charge. We're going to have a little bit of a garrison to deal with. I mainly want to take out these mercenary golden band if I can. Alright. And since I took my cav away to chase his general down, my cav's not able to rout these guys. Definitely need a stronger cav presence in this army for sure. Well, there's a decent outcome there, but we will do the siege no matter what. Okay. Ah, since we wiped the majority of the garrison force, even though that family member was able to retreat, we wiped out the garrison, therefore being able to take the city, therefore destroying the Saxons, and their general that escaped, the family member, is now a rebel general. So, I'll take that. We're gonna occupy, of course? Or should we? No, 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 no. I'm gonna exterminate here, I think, because I will be turning this settlement Christian, so I will need that public order bonus. Suitable husband for Brunhild. Sigmaris. Where's Brunhild? That's Tancred's daughter. He's 42. Carlist riot. Started the riots. Jeez. What is their public order now? 25%. Oh, it's not good. Okay, what do we want to build in Vicus Saxonis? We definitely want to retrain our troops here. I don't know if I really want to. I could retrain up that mercenary golden band and then merge eventually. I could do that. Cool. Okay. So as the Franks, I don't actually have access to build more than the first tier port. But if I capture a city that already has a tier 2 or tier 3 port, that will still give me access to recruit large boats, which is very handy. Dang, this spy is hefty. Hefty. There's that general that retreated. What do we want to recruit here? Let's go ahead and wipe out this tavern. I don't want any axe-bitten trait or anything. We can do the 100-man hall. That would be helpful. Or the paved road, rather, for the movement and the trade. Ah, they got the temple to Ui here, or Ui. That would give the archers bonus attack. What is it, +3? Yeah, all right. Time to build the 100-man hall. Jack the tax rate up, of course. All right, let's take Amalric II over to defend against the Burgundian army. We must defend Campus Chatii. 3 levies, 1 mercenary golden band, 2 cav. All right. Should be pretty easy. Those levies should melt pretty quickly. And then I've also got a couple units of levies in the garrison as well for assistance. Of course, I'm training up the rest of Amalric II's army. I wish you could rename generals in this game. That'd be super cool. Give them like unique names. All right, general in the center, 2 flanks of cav on each flank. Or 2 units of cav on each flank. Let's let them come to us, if they will. I've got these guys on fire at will. I don't know if they're going to approach. I think I need to approach here. Let's go ahead. I'll run with my infantry. Let's go ahead and walk the cav up. I'm sure his spears are probably going to charge me at a certain point. Now, once these guys get in position, will they be in range? That's the question. I need to bring my spearmen up for assistance. Might leave them here, all my men here, until my spears are able to come up for assistance. Let's get them in shield wall, and we'll run them up. Just like so. Alright, here come my spears. Looks like they're trying to reposition slightly to match my formation line. Are they going to retreat? Do not tell me they're going to retreat. Alright, let's get my men into one line. I need to give my spearmen time to rest. Are they charging? No. Alright, time to march all my men up. Let's run them. Everyone's fresh and ready to go. I'm going to keep them in a little bit of a tighter column here. That way if the enemy decides to press in on me, I can then wrap my cav around and flank. Okay, looks like these guys are wanting to press up. Let's go ahead and war cry. Now I'm going to charge this flank here. Man, I should have waited a few seconds longer. Let that animation, the shield bang animation, finish, because you get twice the amount of war cry bonus if you wait. Okay, all these spears are throwing their spears in. Perfect. Attack the cav. Now that I've threw all my missiles with my veterani, I'm going to go ahead and charge them in. Man, you got to get my cav up quickly. There we go. My cav up quickly. Quickly. Okay. Now, what do I do here? Do I charge in from behind, or do I just let my spears handle it? Okay, let's just charge in from behind with my cav. Charge his cav. Mass route. Come on, mass route. Mass route. Come on. Come on, everybody attack this unit. Yep, broken. Now, both cav. Charge here. Come on, break. General charge in. Beautiful.
Your warlord is dead. The enemy warlord lies dead. Now he can drink with his ancestors and watch his warriors flee.
Everybody is fleeing. Let's go. Time to route everything. Let's go. Yes, sir. There we go. They were fought off. Still have a small army here. Well, more of a larger army, to be honest. Can they even make it to me this turn? I'm going to march back one space. Perfect. Time to send 4 cav over for one of these armies here. Then I will train up a 4th horseman to go with this group of horsemen to send down for Herulfus. Need to send him over to Salamantica. There we go. Do I have any spy near? He's got a spy, yes. There's a spy already in Tarraco. They got a decent garrison there as well. It's going to be a fight. All right, let's go ahead and besiege Tarraco. Gates are broken, but I'm going to build some siege equipment just because that is way too many infantry to try to just run through the gates alone. I need some more additional entryways. Okay, let's see if we can take out... Okay, 1% chance. I'm not even going to attempt that. Forget assassinating that guy. Nice. Okay, so I can take this fleet here. This fleet here is very strong. I should be able to hit this fleet here. Wipe them out. Yeah. Immediately come down here and hit this fleet. Clear victory? Of course they went back the opposite direction. Okay, well, fair enough. Now, I do have this fleet here. Pretty strong. I should be able to wipe this. Now, this is a large Roman army in this fleet here. If I wipe out this fleet, it'll wipe the whole army out. They retreated back. But, hold up. Oh... Yo, this might actually work. Yo, this would be crazy. Check this out. Dude, a whole army, a whole Roman army here in 14 boats. Watch this. Yo. Yo, that whole fleet. I just sunk that whole army. That's one less army I have to fight. Heck yeah. That was awesome. I need to join them up with this fleet here. Heck yes. All right, let's try to clean up some of these ships along the shoreline. Of course, I can't even reach. Perfect. All right, well, that being the case... I have the siege equipment now to besiege Carthage or complete the siege of Carthage. Let's go ahead and get in there. not really much of a garrison at all. They have a reinforcement army coming over, but I'll have the city long before then. Okay. I think my best bet here is to just go through this sap point here. It's out of range of the towers, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and shield wall up. Alright, 2 units of Francisca. And then the 1 heavy hairband. The general. That should be plenty enough to take the city with minor casualties. This general is here. Why is it laggy all of a sudden? Alright, there's this general. What do we got going? Where is the rest of the garrison here? There's one along the walls here in front of the main part of my army, but they're way too far away to even make it in time. And the final unit is in the city, so we got plenty of time to get in there. There goes the saps. Almost completely done. Nice. 80% and now 100. There we go. We'll probably just rush in with the general at first. I wonder what units he has in the center of the city. If they're spearmen? No, they're not spearmen. Okay, well, they're just committed tenseis. My general unit is fairly strong. So let's send him this side of the city. We'll send my 2 units of Francisca. Let's send my general up here. We'll send my Francisca hairband on the other side. His men are coming down from the wall here. Now, is that spearmen there? Yeah. Or archers? Those are actually archers. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, I wonder. Now, can I just go ahead and send my general in here? Like so? Would that be smart? Or is that going to put me in range of the Pila here? Charge. Blow the trumpet. Now, I hope this does not turn out bad. I think I've got a pretty good amount of strength here. These paladins are pretty strong. They're down to 90-ish. What are we looking like now? Let's take 1 unit in, charge. Take the other unit in here and charge. Let's just charge the archers here with my cav. Whoops, wrong unit. Charge the archers. There goes the enemy warlord.
Slain by your brave warriors.
Charge the archers. Come on, come on. Use your axes. Charge in there. There goes the axe throws. That'll wipe out most of the archers. I don't need to target the archers anymore. There we go. There we go. Target the committed tenseis. Both units throw axes. That should finish him off. Boom. Oh, yes. Second unit of axes. There they go. Yes. Oh, man, you love to see it, brother. Just a couple units surviving over here. Charge! There we go. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. We have Carthage. You know we're going to exterminate. Of course. They're already Christian, too. What about that? Perfect. Let's repair the walls. Now we need to build the hermitage and start building the monastery next. Let's start building some more ships in the area. I feel like that would probably be the best thing at the moment. I could build some onagers, but I don't know about it. Let's just do a ship. Might have to transport my faction leader up to Carlis next turn if they're still not up in the positive. Seems like they're going up 45% next turn. The settlement could turn Christian. Breakdown of belief here. It is leaning more paganism by 66%, but next turn it could be past the 50% mark on Christianity since I have a agent here with a Christian trait, as well as a shrine. Also, I'll have a greater garrison building those archers. We have Carthage! All right, time for this battle here. Campus Marcomanni. The spy was not able to stay in the city, but we do have the siege equipment built. A decent garrison, not all anything too special. All right, I think I'm gonna hang loose without without the archers here. Just charge both of the heavy sword here bands into the sap points. Then of course I have 4 units of Francisca on the left flank here, and then in the center I've got 2 units of Francisca about to take the walls here, as well as 2 units of Francisca to support the sap point. Let's go ahead and get into it. I thought for sure his units would stay here though and guard the walls. There's 1 unit, Tenses, but the rest are retreating. Oh, they're going toward the tower. Ah, I see what they're doing. Okay, my Francisca are up the ladders. They're about to drop down and enter on top of the wall here. I'm probably just going to send them straight across to capture that tower. And then I could send them back across to capture the gateway if needed. I might send this unit up now. About time to send them up. Turn these guys on fire at will. Probably should have had that tower on fire at will already, in case it can have range on those units below. Okay, they are about to land down the walkway. I don't want to rush my men in too soon. There goes the walls. There we go. Rush across. Beautiful. That's the gateway. Why are these guys coming over here? I hate this pathfinding so much. I hate it with a passion. Well, now that I have the gateway, let's just send these guys up the wall here then. Or, I don't know. I just don't want my men running in the gateway. Yep, looks like they already have. Wonderful. I love this. This is so appealing to me. This is so much fun. I'm just having the greatest time ever. This is just so much fun for me. Okay. You guys get out of the way. Send 2 units up. You guys get out of the way. You guys come up. Then you guys come up as well. Since my Francisca here band decide they want to just come down the towers, down the gateway, and just completely commit, when I told them nothing of the sort, I'm just gonna have to press out and do something different. So annoying, dude. So annoying. And of course, some aren't even going up the wall tower yet. This is why I just prefer saps. They're so much easier. Less jumbled up with pathfinding. Halt. You need range. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Get 1 more axe throw in there. Nice. You guys charging from behind. Beautiful. You guys need to come over here. Get over here, dude. Stop getting caught up on the walls. So annoying, dude. Here we go. These guys are routing. Bring these horsemen up to chase down any of the routed men necessary. Let's send our men over. I want 1 unit up the walls. The other unit I'm going to send across. They're probably going to get pelted. That's okay. You chase down these guys. And I'm going to have you actually forget those couple units. Let's chase these guys down. Seems like a better target. Why are you going? Oh my gosh. Run across. Go. Gosh. These guys are coming out of the... Ah, man, I just got to get up there. Just to take that tower. These axemen need to get up. Just take your horsemen up. Run across. Run across. What are you doing? I hate pathfinding in this game. Go, 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 go. Go! For the love of gosh. Go up the wall. I'm sick of this, dude. Go! Why are you getting hung up? Just sitting there getting pelted by these towers, dude. Like, cause of pathfinding, like, I can't help it. Like, what can I do? Just taking all these casualties, dude. Get away from the tower. Okay, lock them up here. You guys, just a couple more. Here we go. Perfect. Now everybody's across. Now run this way. Guard this area. Stop. Of course they're gonna retreat, dude. I'm right here. Why are you retreating? You're not even routing. I have the gates now. Is that why they're retreating? Nah, attack them. This should draw them toward me. Yep, that's going to trigger them. Now retreat back. Retreat back. They're triggered now. Retreat back, I said. Gosh, retreat back. Oh my goodness, dude. Just charge them. Charge. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Of course, these guys are still stuck on the wall. I don't have a clue what they're doing. I'm about sick of it, to be honest. Okay, you guys need to come down. Let's go triple speed. All right, gentle run in. What do we have here in the city? Federati, Federati. 2 units of Federati. Okay. War cry. Charge. 1 unit of Federati attacked. Got 1 more unit in the town center. And this city is ours. Perfect. Get in there. Finally, I'm not jumbled up on walls and towers for a second. I wonder if certain units struggle more than others, because it seems like not every unit has that same pathfinding error. Or glitch, or struggle, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're going to go on triple speed here. Most of my men are exhausted, so they're not killing as quickly. So I'll need to rush this. There goes the next unit here.
Now they may turn and run. Attack! Attack!
Okay. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to take our general and our cav here. Just like this. Line everybody up. Beautiful. Charge. Boom. That's a quick way to finish it. When the Federati themselves are exhausted, it's not like they can damage my cav much anyway at that point. Not too many casualties from that, but man, that was annoying. We have Campus Marcomanni. We're going to occupy. They don't have a ton of population. We're going to upgrade the city immediately, repair the wall, retrain the men, train up a levy. Perfect. Let's go. Well, we got a lot done in this part. We were able to defend Campus Chatii. We're training up more army for Amalric II here out of Vicus Frankii and Augusta Treverorum. as well as Vicus Alemanni, training up a large army for Amalric II. And Genobod here, we just need Cav more than anything, but Genobod here was able to take Vicus Saxonis, defeating the Saxon faction for good. And with that being said, we were able to wipe out a huge Roman army inside of a small fleet before they were even able to land. That was awesome. Churio Maris here in Londinium, we are finishing retraining his army in Samara Breva to send up to reinforce, and he'll be going straight for Celtica. These two Celtic settlements here, completely consolidating the north. And then from there, we've got two armies marching into Spain. Herolfus here, heading towards Salamantica. Then we also have Virtuis, or however you pronounce his name here, Virtuis, and he has besieged Tarraco. Large garrison here, pretty strong troops. We'll be fighting that at the beginning of next turn. And also, we were able to take Carthage. Our faction leader, Meroveus here, was able to take Carthage, and we are doing pretty well here. Just trying to get this public order back under control with Carolus here. Hopefully that's taken care of the next turn. Other than that, we've got armies training up in Rome and Ravenna here. We've got Utlinde and also Catuldo, training up them some armies to send eastward. And with that, we've got Amalric I, who just took Carnuntum, and Ascaric, who took Campus Marcomanni. A lot has been accomplished in this part, but we will be starting off strong in the next part 15. But I hope you guys have enjoyed up till now. If you have, I've got more campaigns in the description as well as these video recommendations here. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe if you want to support the channel. Turn the bell on so you know my videos drop. Until next time, love you guys. God bless. Bye.